Coming up now on Animal Outtakes, innovation and compassion have built a growing community of dogs at Donte's Den Foundation. And today we find out how the pandemic has affected life here at Donte's. We're learning about the newest programs underway here at the dens. One's meant to help humans and canines coexist in a healthy environment. And it's that time of the year we take a look back at some of our favorite Animal Outtakes bloopers. This and much more straight ahead on Animal Outtakes. This week's show is near and dear to my heart, and I've brought back one of my favorite co-hosts from over the years to help me out, my dear Zeus. We're here at Donte's Den Foundation, which is our home away from home. It's a place I dreamed about for many years, and I'm happy to say that even a worldwide pandemic couldn't keep us from making it the best place to be a dog. Donte's Den, as so many of you know, has been in my heart for so very long. But we actually turned that first spade of soil back in 2014, and by June 1st, 2015, we were in operation. And we opened up to a bang. There was no soft opening here. We just opened the gates and the dogs started walking in. And some of the hallmark programs that we were known for then, which we are still known for now but have expanded, of course, is the Semper Paw, which is the program that houses the dogs of the soldiers that go on deployment, but also the first responders. And we're so happy to help our local fire districts, police districts, and of course the Florida Highway Patrol. We started moving ahead with the word sanctuary, because that's what Donte's Den is. Sanctuary is a safe haven. And so the safe haven is not only for our dogs at this point, but it is a safe haven and the peace of mind for the owners, because they need to know if they give their dogs to our lifetime care program, which, by the way, we are the only ones in the United States that are doing this. We bring the dogs here. The dogs are bequeathed to us, and they spend the rest of their lives here at Donte's Den, in their rooms that have beds, that have chairs, they have trails to walk on, and of course they have our beautiful bone-shaped pool that can be therapeutic to them when we turn the heater on, and otherwise they can cool off in it. And of course we have our hospital, which has served so many people at this point, and we're so pleased that now that we have gotten past the pandemic, we're open again to the public. The pandemic was extremely difficult here at Donte's Den. Why? Because of course our boarding, which we do a lot of, we do short-term and long-term boarding, our boarders went home because there was no travel. Nobody could go anywhere, and so they usually leave their dogs with us because the dogs come here for their vacation, but we didn't have that available during that time. Deployment was not at its highest during the pandemic, so we were not seeing the Semper Paw. And so everybody kind of went out of the gate in February, but we were essential services. And because we are a 24/7 operation, our entire staff continued to work here taking care of the dogs throughout the day, throughout the weeks. And you know, it was a wonderful time for us, truly, because we were able to spend a lot more time with the dogs. And we really bonded with some of our newer ones. It was really a good time for Donte's Den. During this pandemic, of course, people were sitting at home and they had their dogs as their friends and their companions, and they were doing other things. But their minds, the human's mind, was really turning. And the question became, again, what would happen to you if something happened to me? And so during the pandemic, we received an unbelievable number of lifetime care requests, and we were able to turn a number of them into permanent residence here at Donte's Den. So their owners don't have anything to worry about, but we do have some room. And so if you are thinking of that, and you should, because there are so many things that can happen in one's life. Yes, there is a pandemic, but one's health can go awry. And sometimes surgeries go the wrong way, and your recuperation is longer than what you think. That's when you bring your dog to Donte's Den, and we'll take care of them. And you'll take care of your rehab, and then we'll reunite you. As many of you know, we are a private foundation, and because of that, we are not eligible for grants, or there's no hierarchy of offices and administrative assistance that comes our way. So if you can open up your heart, we certainly need financial assistance at any time. And why? Because we give 100% to the dogs. I, as the founder and the president, I don't take any salary. Why would I do that? I want to give to the dogs just like you want to give to the dogs. The money goes for the medical care, and believe me, the dogs do need medical care, especially when they come in here from other rescues, which we have done. Veterinarians are now using us when they have dogs that come across their path, and people will say, well, you know, I just don't think that I can continue keeping my dog. The veterinarians will pick up the phone and they will say, Donte's, will you take this dog? So medical care is what we need. We need food. We give them good food, and they love every bit of it. And if we have to make special dinners for them, we'll do that too. So if you can open up your heart, we would appreciate it so, so very much. And the dogs will thank you forever. And we're so excited to announce today that we are now offering lifetime care for cats. Now, this is not a new concept for us here at Donte's Den. We've been asked for the entire time that we've been open, would you please take cats? Why don't you take cats? And of course, many dogs have grown up with cats, and it's really not fair to them that they get separated in their later life if they do come to Donte's Den. So we made an opportunity for the cats to come to Donte's Den, and without exaggeration, they are coming in droves. This is Raja, and Raja has been with us for a while. She is our first lifetime care, and isn't she sweet? She's just absolutely perfect. And we are going to dedicate a certain amount of dens to the cats, but for the future, we hope to have an entire building of cat dens. We intend on handling them the same way that the dogs are. If somebody gives their cat and bequeaths them to us here, they have a choice. The cat can stay here for the rest of its life and live large, as they say, or they can be adopted out whenever the pet owner would want. But in the meantime, we get to love these babies just as much as we've loved the dogs, and the entire staff is having a great time with this. Coming up next on Animal Outtakes, class is in session for these canines. We introduce you to a new program being offered at Donte's Den Foundation. Learn how it can help your four-legged friends live their best life. That's next.
These last few months have been challenging for everyone, especially me. I've walked many, many miles. I learned new tricks. I lost my afternoon nap time. I've stayed up many nights watching movie after movie after movie. I'm suffering from cabin fever. I'm in need of a renewed spirit.
Donte's Den is the perfect boarding solution for your dog, whether it's an overnight, short, or extended stay. Donte's offers the convenience, amenities, and overall luxury your pet is seeking. Spacious, air-conditioned dens have private patios, overlooking scenic pool and lakeside views, a sparkling pool with fountains to play in, surrounded by chaste loungers and a staff that will cater to their every wish. To make a boarding reservation for your pup, Call us at 941-219-3730.
You love your dog, but is he hard to handle? Barking, biting, jumping, chewing, hard to walk? Is your dog aggressive? Have you tried everything and nothing worked? I'm Will Thomas. Dogs are my passion. I can help you with your dog. My methods are so unique, I only need one session in your home. To learn more, look at my website, willthomasdogwhisperer.com, or call me at 941-377-0243. I can help you fast.
Back. And now we'd like to tell you about Dogevity. Our trainer Sean Hill and staff have been working hard to get the program going. So let's take a look.
Dogevity is not just a training program, we are actually a way of life, right? So with Dogevity, when you go to your normal doggy daycare, they get to run around and play with other dogs. Here with our spa package, they not only get to run around with other dogs, we're going to get them involved with our pool, our play area. They're going to run through the fountains. So they're going to actually have a better experience than just running around chaotically with other dogs. Coda is a white lab that his mother Brenda brought into us for a little bit of acoustic training. So with Coda has some medical issues, so we can't be too physical with his training. So what we're doing is we're getting him to move. He is blind to acoustic noises. As you can see now, Mr. Coda is coming over to me. How you doing, buddy? 1 click going right, 2 clicks going left. As you can see, Coda is also a diabetic. He has his Freestyle Libre on, so we can keep an eye on his blood sugar when he's here working with us, right? So we try not to tax him too much with stress, but we do, as you can see, like to play, and Coda loves having a good time. Huh, buddy? Yes, you do. He's fine. He's got a great attitude. For a dog that has the amount of trauma that he's been through, he is awesome. And Coda loves to play. He's got a brother named Maddie that he spends all of his time with. And here we go. How you doing, bud? And he's just got probably one of the best attitudes just of a dog in general that I've been around. Not being that he's got all these medical conditions, but just as a dog. He is happy, he is playful, he wants to be hugged, you want to be played with, and he is just a great guy. I mean, he's got a tumor on his heart, he's had, cancer, he is diabetic, he's had the gamut, but look at this, he still loves to play and he loves to have fun. His mom loves him and she is, he is her world. And he's a great guy. I know, that's a good boy. So with Dogevity, not one size fits all. So we have 5 different programs under Dogevity's umbrella. We have our Spa 001 program, which is for the dogs, doggy daycare style with the swimming pool and the fountains, so they get to play. We have OBD, which is Obedience 101. That is your leash trained dog. So we get them to sit, down, stay, and come all on the leash. Then we have Obedience 102, which is advanced obedience off leash and hand signals. Then we have our agility program for dogs that have already completed OBD 101 and OBD 102, then they can graduate into our agility program. Then our special program that everybody's got to meet Kamali on and Vincent on is our enhanced behavior modification program, where we can get dogs that were aggressive and a little unruly to get them back to being a phenomenal family dog to be around people and children again.
It has been life-changing, like just seeing how an insecure dog Kamali was to where he's at now.
So with Dogevity, we open our doors up for everyone. We've got puppies that are 7 months old, as you can hear in the background. She's under our OBD 102 program, so she's learning how to do obedience on and off leash right now. And then we have dogs like Ollie, who's in the back, who we are working with to become an emotional support animal. So Ollie is also learning off-leash obedience. Also, one of the things that we are doing with Dogevity is we're doing a train the trainer program. So I've got 3 other handlers right now that are learning how to become dog trainers. So we run a program every day at 1 o'clock where I bring my handlers in, and they're all learning the basics of training dogs. It's phenomenal, and just to listen to the people talk about the success of Dogevity and how their dogs are back integrated into the family is just an awesome feeling. It makes us feel great. Everybody here had a hand in the training of Kamali and Vincent, and they have their hands in training all their Dogevity dogs.
For more information on the new Dogevity program at Donte's Den, go to our website, dontesden.org, and we'll be right back. We are currently in our 8th season of Animal Outtakes, and if you're familiar with our show, you may recognize my buddy here, Zeus. He hasn't been on TV much lately because he's been enjoying the retired life. Zeus first came to Donte's about 5 years ago, and he has been a patient in our medical center a number of times. And we're excited to share that we're moving forward with plans to open this hospital to the public. Donte's Den is totally blessed to have this marvelous hospital right on the premises. We have full services here. We have a pharmacy. We have digital x-ray, digital sonogram, and we have a full surgical arena. So there isn't anything that we really can't do here. We have all of the analyzing equipment for blood tests and the fecal samples and anything else that we might have to do. We are also extremely happy to be in touch with the University of Illinois Veterinarian School, University of Michigan, and at times Cornell. I say at times because if we have some very, very difficult cases here, then we're able to get all of the medical information directly to them, to these universities, and then they assist us in making the proper analysis. We are so lucky, but more than that, the dogs are lucky. We would like to continue to service our community. As you would well imagine, during the pandemic, we could not have our wellness clinic. Our wellness clinic is a good deal. For $35, you can get your DDA 2P shot, you can get your rabies shot with a little tag, and also you can get a wellness exam. Dr. Alan Glassman, who has assumed the medical directorship, works along with Dr. Howard Small, and we do these wonderful clinics. They're once a month and they have started. So please watch our website for the dates. Stay with us. There's more Animal Outtakes after the break. Although I'm not sure I want to watch. We've got some of our producers' favorite bloopers coming up next. All kidding aside, there's a lot to learn about this indicator spaceship. Well, I sounded good.
I think something happened to my family. I'm scared and lonely. What's gonna happen to me now?
Don't worry, Sonny. Our loving staff at Donte's Den will take care of all your pet needs for the rest of your life. A warm bed, toys, great food, walking, and swimming is all at your paw tips. And if you get sick, there is even a hospital and medical staff to help you get well. Donte's Den, continuing the love.
Animal Outtakes is produced by Donte's Den Foundation, a nonprofit group dedicated to creating the best life for dogs. If you would like to learn more about Donte's Den, donate, or volunteer, visit our website, dontesden.org. Here at Donte's Den Foundation, we couldn't do it without your support. We've hosted many top dog events through the years that have helped raise money to continue the love. The funds help with medical care, with food, with paying the staff, but moreover, it goes to the dogs, to the care and the love of the dogs. And we look forward to bringing you some new events in October this year, so stay tuned. And now, here's a little look behind the scenes of Animal Outtakes. It's been a tough year with the pandemic, and we're thankful for the times that we've been able to share in laughter.
Tell Marsha
This is
about
Marley?
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh. Oh, Marley, we don't want to be an X show.
So I'm going to put him down on the table here. And then if you just want to stick your arm out just like that, he should step up. Andy, where are you going?
Hello. We're not shy.
Do they, let me get you proof.
Sorry, but when he said it, the turtle
You have to leave that in there. That's when you have to leave that.
You know, so I mean, it's just, I forgot your question, and
That's
I'm
okay,
rambling.
But that's okay.
If you just want to walk that way. Yep, just don't fall in.
You go first, Michelle. Yeah, go ahead, Michelle.
You can stand on there. I trust my building capabilities.
So if I'm one of your groupies, Jimmy, I better find out what room you're in, right? And who's in there. But this is amazing.
Well, you're in tough luck because normally we're in the same room.
I just backed myself into that corner.
You can come in with me with the camera. That's all right. I haven't lost anybody in 2 weeks. We're doing really good.
Don't worry,
we'll see.
I'll take care of your kids.
Flaps.
Close?
Yes.
But not untidy. Working to keep these curious, I knew you would.
Cephalopods. Cephalopods. Cephalopods.
Cephalopods.
Cephalopods.
Working to keep these curious cephalopods. Give me another word.
So,
Working to keep these curious.
cannibals.
An interesting defense mechanism that octopuses have. Octopuses?
Octopus app.
An interest.
Could you guys hear Lola through
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This is Lola.
Well, whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. She's gorgeous.
Lola's getting into the bedroom right now.
All kidding aside, there's a lot to learn about this indicator spaceship.
Indicative.
Wow, I sounded good. Are there any diseases? Whoa. It's a type of Galapagos Yeah. You're bringing the Galapagos turtle and the island really to us today in Mayeka.
For tortoise. You want
Tortoise.
to do it right. Galapagos tortoise.
Okay.
All right, let's try it again.
Okay.
Galapagos
All right,
tortoise.
So Troy.
Yes. We're having too much fun here. Let me rub it. Good luck.
This is Beamer. Yes. And you have worked with, oh yes, and you have worked with Beamer for a long time.
Yes, I have.
Yes. But you don't think he's just a tad bit jealous of the horse that you're not working with?
No, he's not. He's not jealous. He's just very cocky and hates attention.
Does he really? Yeah, I can see that. We may lose Michelle, our videographer. She's moving back.
Marsha, don't put her on me.
I can probably.
So they just try and do it as quick as they can. No nosy. Oh, no nosy!
We hope you had fun and learned a thing or two along the way. We'll be back here again next week with even more animals and some wild adventures. Until then, Zeus and I and the rest of the crew at Animal Outtakes, thank you so much for watching. I got a fat cat here. Hi. Yeah.